Good day everyone. My name is Hagiladeswari Palani and today I'm going to present on supervisory written feedback among postgraduate student thesis writing. Okay, now I would like to explain to all of you on the research problem of this study. As we all know, in postgraduate teaching and learning setting, feedback is one of the essential for the students since one of the study by Bichner 2010 state that it replaced the type of instruction other students receive in lecture or in classroom approaches. Although feedback is one of the important role in postgraduate supervision procedures, there appears to be lack of defined perspective and insufficient awareness of this fact. Moreover, a few articles also define that the best postgraduate feedback procedures is necessary for supervisors and postgraduate students in order for them to achieve a good thesis writing. The objective of the study will be create an awareness for the supervisors and students on how supervisor strategies impact the incorporation of feedback, and also the result of the study may be also improved to improve the students' knowledge and spot possible problems in teaching and learning environment of supervision for researchers, supervisors, and also supervisees. Okay, there are two research objectives and also two research questions. The first one is to explore the supervisors and students' challenges in supervisors' written feedback. Secondly, to identify the pragmatic function used to convey written feedback on thesis. As for the research question, the first one is what are the supervisors and students' challenges in supervisors' written feedback? And the second one is how the pragmatic functions used to convey written feedback on thesis. Now let's move into research design. For this study, I am planning to use case study. This is because case study is one of the helpful design to explore and investigate current real-world phenomena. It is by examining a small number of specific instances or occurrences and their connections. Therefore, the study mainly focuses on the challenges faced by supervisors and students in supervisory written feedback and the function of supervisory written feedback. So, therefore, I think case study is one of the best design for me to investigate the real world phenomenon in among supervisors and also the students. Moreover, case studies frequently result in thorough qualitative perspective that can be used to explore or describe the real world data. Therefore, I would like to get the real data from the supervisors and students. Moreover, my studies also fully focuses on qualitative, and I think case study is one of the best design that I can implement in my study. As for the population and sample, I would like to choose 15 postgraduate students and 10 supervisors from Language Academy, University Technology Malaysia. And I also would like to choose the students who already completed their proposal defense. And also, I would like to use typical sampling to select the participant as typical sampling provide typical information to explore the research questions. So as for this one, first I will send an invitation to all the participants, including the aim, objective, and how the data will be collected and everything in a invitation form. And I will send that to the participants. If they agree to participate in my study, I will inform them about the confidential and the requirements for the study. If they agree, we will do a interview and also I will proceed to collect the data with them. Okay, as for the data collection, I would like to use two types of data collection. The first one is document analysis, and the document analysis mainly focuses on the draft of the research paper or thesis that will be collected from the students once they receive the feedback from their supervisors. In the draft, mostly the lecturers will provide their written feedbacks on how the students should improve their writing. So the feedback given was considered as a spontaneous thought of the lecturer, and it acts as a dialogue between the student and their lecturer. So therefore, I will collect all their theses and I will use document analysis in order for me to analyze all the written feedback provided by the supervisor in order for me to identify the types, the functions of pragmatic function, the types of pragmatic function from the document analysis. As for the second one, interview, I will conduct semi-structured interview among lecturers and also students. A semi-structured interviews with open-ended question is will be used in the study to explore the participants' perception and attitudes extensively towards the written feedback. By having semi-structured interview question as well, I can identify the challenges faced by the supervisors and students in giving and receiving the feedbacks. Moreover, the reason I choose interview is that interview has a nature which allow depth to be achieved, providing the researchers the opportunity to probe and expand the interviewee's responses and to elicit new ideas of the topic. This is by whenever we have the interview session with the participants, it would be helpful for the researchers to ask more questions and can get depth relationship between the study that we are doing and their thoughts of it. That is the main reason why I chose interview for this study. Okay, as for the data analysis for the first research question, which is supervisors and students challenges in supervisors written feedback, I will be using thematical ethnography of communication, and the data will be analyzed thematically using Dell IMS. First, all the data will be collected manually. The second step, I will combine all the codes from the interview, in the form for me to choose the teams. Once I combine all the code, I will extract the data from the different teams, because there will be various teams, right? So I will extract each and everything and put it into the correct one. Whichever didn't fit the teams, I will try to refit it into the correct teams. A final list of team will be compiled in the fourth step, and in the last step, which is the fifth one, each teams will be defined and its sub-team will be classified within each team. So as for the first research question, I will be using ethnography of communication. These are the steps on how I will do the data analysis. As for the second research question, which is the pragmatic functions of supervisory written feedback, I will be using Kumar 2017. What I will do is I will collect all the comments from the supervisors manually, and then I will do a comprehensive analysis of the comment to identify the pragmatic function. Once done, I will do an internal consistency between the categories and also subcategories. As later I will explain, most probably there would be 8 pragmatic function, and a constant comparison will be also conducted using this coding process. As a final step, I will independently code all the draft and demonstrate the inter-code reliability. So as for the expected finding for the first research question, which is supervisors and student challenges in supervisors written feedback, there are 6 expected findings. Number one is supervisors time constraint. Second is students focus on completion rather than learning. Resource constraint, students language constraint, balancing critique and enablement, and students ignore feedback. These are the 6 expected findings that I expected to be find from this study by using Dalheim's research. As for the second one, expected finding for the pragmatic function of supervisory written feedback, there are 3 main types, which is directive, expressive, and referential. Among these 3 main types, there are also subcategories which falls for the directive. There are 3: instruction, question, and suggestion. For the expressive, positive, negative, and for the referential there would be editorial, content, and organizational. These are the main pragmatic function and the subcategories that I expected to find from the study using Kumar's 2007. I think that's all about my study. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Thank you.